Hey guys, this is Rich again for another edition of Learning with Rich. Okay, so in this topic, we are going to talk about one new feature in Revit 2018. Okay, actually, I'm already using Revit 2018.1. So if you haven't updated your Revit 2018 to 2018.1, okay, you just need to go to your Autodesk account. Okay, and then from there you can download your update, or you can use your Autodesk desktop application and look for the update for Revit 2018.1. Okay, so the feature that we're going to talk about in this short video is about the multi-point routing. So this is actually a new feature in 2018. So before, for fabrication, you only have fabrication part wherein you can only place your duct one by one, okay, part by part, okay, just like what you are seeing right now in this video. You see that small that animation. So before, you can only place the fabrication just like that. Okay, you need to place it one by one. Okay, now with the Revit 2018, so you now have this new tool, multi-point routing. Okay, it automatically builds a run of connected MEP fabrication parts by clicking points in the model. Okay, okay, so yeah, it's just like you're using your normal duct or pipe tool. Okay, so let's go ahead and start by opening a sample Revit project. Okay, to those of you who don't have the Revit project, you can always go click this, and then you go to sample files, and then you look for MEP. Let's say I just use advanced one, and then open. Okay, just to show you how the multi-point routing for fabrication element works. Okay, right. Okay, so let me just open the floor plan here. Let me open the how about level 1 HVAC plan. Okay, so as you can see, my MEP fabrication parts is already open. Okay, so to open the MEP fabrication parts, you just need to go to the systems, and then you just click this one. Okay, the only issue right now is there is no service and group yet that is loaded in my MEP fabrication parts. Now, so to do that, there is a instruction here. It says click settings to select a fabrication configuration and load the fabrication service into the model. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and select settings. Actually, you can also select this arrow here. It's the same. So it will open the fabrication settings. You click the drop down arrow here. And then since I'm using metric, so I use the metric here. Okay. And then all you have to do is to select the services that you want to load it or that you want to load to your project. Okay, you select all of this. You click one. You move the slider down and then you hold the shift, click the last one, and then you add. S- s- Then you select add. Okay, and then after that, you just need to select your OK. Okay, so here in MEP fabrication parts, you can change the shape, the size, elevation, and the type of fittings, like, for example, from mitered elbow to radius elbow as you route the elements. Okay, so now it's loaded. So let me just go ahead now and select the multi-point routing. So I select this one. So I just use the service ductwork 1000 PA. So I select multi-point routing. You click that, and then let me just go ahead and create here. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick. So using this tool, Revit automatically build a run of connected MEP fabrication parts by clicking points in the model, right? Okay, so parts are automatically selected from the current service and group in the MEP fabrication parts palette. Okay, right. Okay, so if you want to create, let's say for example, oh, I want to, instead of elbow, I want to use the mitered elbow or squared elbow. So to do that, there's an option here. Okay, you can click to enter the autofill tool exclusion mode. So let's say, oh, I only want the fabrication setting to use the square elbow. I do not want to use this type of elbows here. So what you can do is you can click this. There you go. And then you can now exclude the fittings that you do not want to be included. So I'm going to exclude the radius elbow, reducing elbow, and the 45 angle. Okay, so basically I only have the my third elbow. Okay, so as you can see, if I pick here, there you go. So it will create now the mitered elbow. So let's say, oh, I only want to have the radius elbow. So I'm going to go ahead and deselect, and then I select this to be excluded. Now, if I create again, so it will now create the radius elbow. So basically, that's how it works. So uh, once you have laid it out, you can still modify your fabrication from the properties here. Okay. So I'm going to select modify here and then select again modify. So if you click this one, you can still modify from here, right? Okay. And one good thing about the multi-point routing tool is it will take into consideration the fitting and group priority settings, conditions, connectivity rules, and other functionality that is specific to the fabrication. Okay, you can also tap in or tee off of the different elements. Okay, like for example, multi-point routing. Let's say I pick here. I pick. All right, you see, you can tap in just like that, and then you are now able to go again, do your fabrication ducting. Okay, and then I can select modify. Right. Okay, so using this tool here. Okay, you can actually undo that. Okay, to go back to the normal state of the fabrication settings here. Okay, so that's it for this one. And if you are going to uh, update your Revit to 2018, okay, so you will be able to slope also your duct, or I mean your, let's say you are working on pipe, so you'll be able to create your multi-point routing for pipe with slope. Okay, you can add a slope. Okay, so let me just show you this quickly. So I select the let me just, before I select the multi-point routing, I click the drop down and then look for a pipe setting here. So probably I use this one. It's just an example. I select this. I select multi-point routing. Multi-point routing. The size. What's the default size? Okay, the 6 one. Okay, so I pick here, and then I can specify here the slope. So let's say going up 1%. So I pick again. As you can see, you in 2018.1 in multi-point routing, you have this option, okay, wherein you can specify the slope. Okay, so there you go for this new feature in Revit 2018 and Revit 2018.1. So hopefully you learned something from this video. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can put it on the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so once again, this is Rich. Have a nice day.